Okay. Hey, MHayashi, and please smash that subscribe button and help me out. It's much appreciated. Especially smash the subscribe button twice as hard if you are liking Pioneer as much as I am, because man, so many people recommended me to try Pioneer. I don't know what took me so long, and maybe I got in just in time because frickin' Walking Ballista was banned apparently, and that made a mono green devotion, which I heard was like totally ridiculous and unfun to play against. So maybe I just happened to, like, honestly, I didn't jump in because of the ban, but I just happened to jump in, and I was aware that I don't know, was Karn banned too? Can't remember. Let's actually find out right now. Let's see if Karn was banned. Uh, blah, blah, blah. Karn the Great Creator. Not legal in the Dex format. Yeah, Karn the Great Creator is ridiculous. That should have been banned a long time ago, probably in Pioneer. So yeah, that was banned. Walking Ballista was banned. I don't know. I'm enjoying Pioneer so far. It's kind of a mid-range paradise, and it feels like the games are very interactive, kind of grindy, but but also not as like Pioneer is ridiculously grindy. Like, I mean, I'm not Pioneer. Popper. Popper is like the platonic ideal of grindiness. This format seems like there are some powerful plays, and I'm actually liking Popper too, and I do plan to revisit Popper again, but I was not expecting to be liking Pioneer that much. Anyway, so we're revisiting the Obosh, the Pioneer Obosh. I'm gonna respect the aggro decks a little more, and I'm gonna try to take myself to Candy Town here. Um, yeah, so like I don't know, is this strictly necessary? Probably not. Is it also possible that another removal spell of some sort, could be better? I don't know, but there believe it or not, there are burn decks in Pioneer. I wouldn't have thought so because the burn spells look so atrocious to me. But a burn spell's a burn spell, I guess, and at the end of the day, they do seem to pull it off. This card also might not be enough burn hate by itself, but it also scries too. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Also, it's more fodder for my Torch the Towers and Voltage Surges. So yeah, there's that. Other than that, oh yeah, and Rebel Salvo and Soul Sear. I'm splitting this up because just in case there's like that curse card. I forget what it's called. Ooh. My bird. Oh, can wait 1 second. I can play with you, little birdie. Um, where's that? What's this card called? Yeah, here it is. Curse of Silence type effects. And there's also that. I don't know that anybody plays this in Pioneer, but Peacekeeper. There's also Anointed Peacekeeper. There are these kind of effects that punish like cards with the chosen name. So, and since I don't have any equipment in this list, at least there's literally no downside to Soul Sear over Rebel Salvo. So it's literally just a matter of splitting the name difference. And honestly, there's an argument to be made that I don't even need Kozilek's Return, so I could like play more of these, or I could play something else in this card's slot. But I mean, technically, I actually was surprised when I checked Gatherer. There are just not that many pro red creatures in Pioneer. I can't imagine it's going to stay that way for that long. I'm sure they're going to print some more. There is Master of Waves though, and as far as I can tell, Mono Blue Devotion is a deck in Pioneer, but it seems to be very niche, very uncommon. But Red seems to be omnipresent in Pioneer, so I'm honestly a little surprised if people aren't playing Master of Waves, even just as like a red hate card, even if they don't necessarily get as much value out of it. I don't know. But Kozilek's Return also just has some utility besides anti-pro red. I mean, it is good against the Malia combo. My goodness, is it good against the Malia combo. So technically speaking, there are better options. Like there's a card that for 2 mana deals 1 damage to each creature. And if you kick it, it deals 2. Although the problem with that though, what is that card called? 1 damage to each creature. Pioneer. Actually, when I say Gatherer, I just mean this. I very rarely go to actual Gatherer. I just search the MTGO database. Pioneer versions don't show separately. What's that card called? Red. Only red. Cinderclasm, that's what it's called. I just saw it and then it went away. There it is. Now that I think about it, though, I thought Cinderclasm at first was strictly better than Kozilek's Turn because I could pay it for one less. But I did just realize that it's actually 2 red if I pay it with the kicker. And I guess there is also, what is it called? Vampire or something. There are some other options here. What's this card called here? I did see that there were options for dealing 2 damage. Like here, Vampire's Vengeance. This card looks pretty cool. 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. Create a blood token. The blood token is cool. However, some vampires do seem to see play in Modern. Most notably, Voldaren Epicure, 1 mana, 1 red mana for a 1/1. When it comes into play, deal 1 damage to target opponent and create a blood token. So Vampire's Vengeance does not hit that. Also, it doesn't hit Master of Waves. Not that necessarily sees that much play. But yeah, you know what? Stormcaller deals 2 damage to each opponent. Into the fire to each creature, planeswalker, and battle. But it's a sorcery though. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that it's actually looking like except for creatures you control with flying. It's actually looking like Kozilek's Return is actually not strictly outclassed. I thought Cinderclasm was just strictly better. Even then, though, Cinderclasm could get hit by, like, I don't think Spell Snare is primarily legal, but I don't know, something that hits low converted mana cost cards 2 or less or something. I don't know. Look, anyway, maybe let's just get to the games, but now I'm actually feeling better about playing Kozilek Return because this card is a freaking house against the Amalia combo. Honestly, I think I have beaten the Amalia combo every single time I've played this deck just because I guess we got so much removal. So maybe we don't need the extra help, but I can't discount the help sometimes in games 2 and 3 if they do get me in one of the games. But sometimes in the post sideboard games, like pretty much this just wins me the game on the spot. And I cannot assume for sure that I would have won otherwise, although usually it kind of looks like I wasn't in a huge amount of danger even when I do cast it. Whatever. Other than that, pretty much same as last time. Just pretty much playing Candy Trail instead of what's it called? Card called Lightning Axe, and I'm playing and I guess I'm playing Torch the Tower instead of Sheev on Fire, and I guess I'm playing Voltage Surge instead of Phoenix. Phoenix was just not necessary at all in my opinion, and then I guess I'm playing the 8-field package instead of what's a card called Spikefield Hazard. Other than that, hey, can't say that I'm necessarily. I can't say I'm disappointed in how the deck has been and is performing. So let's see. Let's play it back and see how. Okay, match 1, and for this one, I am going to have to do a post league commentary. I am doing post league commentary for the first and the second match, but it's going to be live commentary from then on out. So if you were to skip it, you could just go pan ahead for that. For starting on match 3, it's going to be live commentary. That being said, since I did record matches 3 through 5, I figured I might as well go back, record these as well. Yeah, Obosh, I choose you. I mean, this hand looks good. This hand looks good. Now, Urion. So, when I see Urion, it just reminds me of the Omnath decks in Modern. Is Omnath Pioneer legal? I think it is. But I don't know. Does it see play? Well, since I'm recording, I'm not gonna. Yeah, since I'm recording, I'm not gonna. I feel like I should have seen Obosh. Oh no, I know what's it called. Omnath probably is legal in Pioneer, but it doesn't see play because it's pretty much just 4 mana for a 4/4 draw a card. Because without fetch lands, it doesn't gain access to any of those obscene other abilities. And 4 mana for a 4/4 legendary creature draw a card isn't necessarily terrible. It's just probably you can do better things in Pioneer. Alright, so they played Elish Norn. I mean, yeah. So what we're going to do, Strangle, and we're going to Nahiri's Warcrafting. We did get to play this. We do get to play Candy Trail. So that's why I sequenced that way, because I do get one excess damage, and I did actually draw a card off of that, essentially. So, hey, the little things. Trying to maximize my card advantage. Yeah, they hit the token. It is what it is. Even though they probably don't actually play Omnath in this deck feels like I mean, at this point in the game, now I know what you guys who are more familiar with Pioneer than me are probably thinking. And I obviously after the match did realize what deck this is. But at this point in the game, I was feeling like it's probably going to be like an Omnath type deck, and I'm like, hey, I could beat it with I could beat it in Modern. The only problem is with Urion, they're going to deck. Urion is of course banned in Modern, not in Pioneer. And then Incarnation. I have played against this card before in Modern. I don't know why I didn't realize. Yeah, it was Pioneer legal since it's in the Theros Beyond Death. Now I don't know what to do, because now they've got an unlimited supply of free sacrifice fodder that is pretty much going to net them whatever obscene creature of their choice. Not particularly looking forward to this. They play this nonsense. They play that. And yeah, this is it's becoming a little aggravating, not gonna lie. This was not exactly this is so far, I think this deck is the first time in Pioneer that it's what I like to call a ball busting experience. I probably should have played the Den, because of course they would have a removal spell for it. They would probably have another Leyline Binding, which they do, of course. And let's not kid ourselves though. This Den of the Bugbear wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Now they're gonna copy the Skyclave, hit the Fable. I can't dash Ragavan now, so they played this. I'm just kidding, because I know Ragavan isn't Pioneer legal. Gonna hit that, play that, and I'm just spinning my wheels at this point. I would have been able to play that if I played the Den, but let's be clear here. This is pretty out of control. Agent of Treachery, fun. All right, fun. I love Atraxa too. Like, this is such a Pioneer card. I'm just kidding, actually. This card looks like it should be from a Modern Horizon set, in my opinion. But hey, or Gristlebrand. But Gristlebrand, no, I don't think Gristlebrand was actually is Pioneer legal. I could be wrong, but this is I think this is mostly better than Gristlebrand, honestly. Because you draw a ton of cards without even having to pay the 7 life. All I know is the Modern deck seem to favor Atraxa over Gristlebrand. Also probably because Gristlebrand you can Pith and Needle. Can't do shit to Atraxa. Okay, game 2 of match 1. All I really did here was side in two Soul Sear / Rebel Salvo for 2 Torch the Tower. It doesn't look like there's anything worth, anything exile worthy, so although the Scry might be better than the extra damage. But anyway, other than that, like, honestly, I strongly considered just scooping, but I did remember that I beat a deck that I think actually was this deck, because it got really terrible draws. I mean, this is a risky hand, but as we can see, we were able to scry to at least get to another land where we can crack the Candy Trail, and I don't know. If nothing else, this will be an experiment in seeing. There's one thing I like about Candy Trail also, because it can help fix a bit. It can help fix a bit. But there is an argument to be made that I just shouldn't have kept that hand, period. But I can hit their Steam Vents and take them off of presence. I'm going to do that on their upkeep. I haven't seen any way that they punish me necessarily. Theoretically, Thassa's Tidebinder, or whatever it's called. Something's Tidebinder. Yeah, like, is Pioneer legal? So just before they get to 3 mana, I guess. Fire, as I mentioned, Flames, Skyclave Evaporation. Okay, fun. Guess we'll hit that. I guess we'll Bone Crush. Or Voltage Surge, I guess. Alright, Fire's Invention is actually a little concerning. Voja, okay. Urion, of course. They can play Urion because of fires. This is starting to feel really silly. Alright, Voja, bam. Okay. Hit that, play that. Research desk. I just did it that way because I don't even know. I don't even know why I did that. Oh, and of course they got Incarnation too, because why not? Okay. Return King. This looks like it should be a Lord of the Rings card. But anyway. Let's see here. Bam, bam, bam. I think I wish I could go back. I wonder if you guys all saw something. Unfortunately, I missed it. If so, and I'm not going to go back. But sometimes I don't think I'm hallucinating. Sometimes when I cast Nahiri's Warcrafting, I'm not sure what's going on, but it might be. I think it is a bug. I've just been too lazy to report it, to be honest. And it's just not worth it. Like I'm just Wizards can keep their extra 10 tickets or whatever. I mean, I probably should. I probably should report it, but like I'm pretty sure. Let me if I miss it or something, let me know. But I am almost positive sometimes, and I don't know what causes this. When I cast Nahiri's Warcrafting, some cards in my hand just disappear. They just disappear. Like I could have sworn like I had another card in my hand and I was gone. I had another 2 cards at once, and that's just anyway. Let's be honest. That still wouldn't have made a difference in this game, probably. But so I probably won't report it on this one. It's not like it would have made a difference. But this has happened before in the past, so yeah. All right, match 2, game 1. Oh, and in case y'all are wondering, if I'm referring to some unrecorded games, that was actually trying the Obosh list version, which I am considering a separate deck. So this is in fact my what is it? Second time playing this is my second time playing Obosh the Obosh version. But I probably already uploaded before this one my 5-0 league with the Obosh list version. Just because we went 5-0 though, it doesn't automatically mean that the non-Obosh version is better. They're so close. All we really miss out is in Maze Mind's Helm, which wasn't necessarily like striking me as a strictly necessary card in that last league. But it is kind of cool in it still. Plus Shatter Skull Smashing was smashingly good, if I do say so myself at times. In any case, this is some weird deck. It seems to be some kind of Legendary Creatures Matters deck. And there we go. So I get a little bit concerned here. I'm like, do they have some trick up their sleeve? Probably. Okay, so I go, Tammy Safekeeping, wasn't expecting that. All right, we'll just do that. Ugh. Should have attacked first, honestly. Should have attacked with Bonecrusher first. I was not expecting main deck Tamio Safekeeping, though, not gonna lie. But it's okay. We can still probably salvage this. Okay, that's a little concerning. Hopefully we can draw into something good. We'll discard land. Okay. All right. This is a. Please, I don't want another Tamio Safekeeping. Oh, yeah. Then they got Plaza of Heroes. Okay. Well, we got another land that functions like a Tamio Safekeeping. Honestly, I missed that. Kind of cool deck, actually. Kind of cool deck. They get to pay an obscene amount of mana here. Look at the top 5 cards. At least that is not an unbeatably crazy good card. So there is that. All right, Voltage Surge. I think that is good enough. We'll draw a card. We will Voltage Surge that. We will play this. And we'll keep this in hand to draw more cards, because we really just need to start burning through this stuff. Okay, that's terrifying, not gonna lie. Terror of the Peaks. Terror it is. Start killing my stuff here. At least this is legendary, so they have to sacrifice the other one. I do need a removal spell. I need it pronto. Let's do this here. Okay, asking you shall receive. We do get Strangle. And we get Nahiri. let's do this here. So what we can do is we can Nahiri that and finish it off, or and kill the other one. And thankfully, they don't have that much more busted stuff they can do. That was getting a little scary at a time. I felt like I had to deal with this card, but thankfully, yeah. All right, game 2 of match 2, and what do we bring in here? Oh yeah, we bring in Sear and Rebel Salvo. We take out 2 Candy Trails. Yeah, I don't think life gain necessarily matters this much, but also Graveyard Hate doesn't seem like it matters that much, and I didn't see that many low toughness creatures, so I don't know about Kozilek's return. So let's this was Obosh. I choose you. The stand is keepable, and let's go. Let's go. Okie dokie. 0-3. Yeah, let's play this. That is always what I don't want to see. However, I did want to draw closer to red mana. That was my thinking. So they play this interesting card that I've seen in Twiddlestorm and Modern sometimes. Possibly she's playing Twiddlestorm and Pioneer. I don't know. Anywho, let's torch the tower. And I can't remember if I put that on the bottom or top. Either way, get to play the mountain. They keep venturing into the dungeon. Unfortunately, you know, I'm beginning to think I forgot actually that I have Obosh in my deck, because why did I not put Obosh here? I kind of remember this, maybe because I wanted to juice Blast Zone, but I don't know. Yeah, Obosh would have been kind of nice, not gonna lie. I think I absolutely should have put Obosh to hand. So we're going to do the old Votage Surge into Nahiri trick. Unfortunately, we can't play that. Trumpet Incarnator. Now things are getting a little silly here. That is a scary fatty. We were like 7th edition when I first was playing Magic. 7th edition Odyssey block. I remember creatures were like 7 mana for a 6/6, like Visitrex and stuff. Oh my goodness, the creatures are so much better. And to be fair, Visitrex I think was always terrible from day one. But what nobody ever understood is why the heck is Visitrex a rare? Like if Visitrex was a common, it's like okay, you know. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably get blown out here. But beggars can't be choosers. Honestly, I was a little surprised to see Fatal Push, but I was not surprised that I'd see some kind of removal spell. Black was one of the colors I was seeing less often here. I was seeing probably red and blue more often. I don't know. This is looking pretty dismal. Discard 2 lands. Torch the tower. Fable. Bonecrusher. Trumpet Incarnator, and this is I think they put a Tamiyo's Safekeeping to their hand. Yep, that's what they did. Still remember that from my memory. And not gonna lie, I forgot Tamiyo's Safekeeping also gave Indestructible. So I'm like, oh damn it. It was Hexproof and Indestructible, and I don't know why I forgot, because I did remember not to attack and do it last time, but it's just whatever. I am capital C screwed. I can gain some life, but I don't think that's gonna matter. Guess I can play this. And I have to sacrifice Fable to finish this off, and I still don't get to live. And they get to save it too. Alright, well, let's hope the third game is more like the first game than it is the second. Because that's GG. Alright, game 3 of match 2, and I'm not sure what this deck is called, so I'm just going to call it Legend Tribal. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, land spells, let's go. Mishra's desk to dig further into our deck, so. We need a mountain in case we draw like a synthesizer. You know, we'll play this, Okay, we got Bonecrusher, other card at the bottom. Llanowar Elf. Do we stomp? Yeah, I think we do stomp. Now we actually get pressure. Last game, I think I honestly forgot Obosh. Without Obosh, we have no pressure. And also, if I had Obosh in my hand, I might have been able to last game play Obosh and start actually killing some of those big fatties because all my burn spells would have done double. This doesn't happen to me that often, but I think I forgot to pull this out. Normally, when I'm playing, I play with this card out here. I must have forgot to do that, and I must have forgot I had Obosh. And that sucks when that happens because I do see sometimes when I'm playing against opponents who have a companion, they forget they've got a companion. And it's happened to me. Even though I'm like known as the Obosh player, it does happen. And it sucks. If you're playing with a companion, always try to remember to pull this thing out so you're like, oh man, I got it. I think I did remember last game that I had Obosh, but I didn't, since I didn't have this pulled out probably early enough, it's by the time I and we're trying to get this before they can Tameo us. All right, let's discard the land cards. All right, let's play Candy Trail, Synthesizer. Let's play Synthesizer, and we're gonna hit a Strangle, which we hit. I'm gonna do this. Field of Ruin that, and I think they're out of lands. Yeah, so this is actually pretty sweet. We're gonna hit their Llanowar Elf. Now I'm pretty. They're playing like they were thinking they had a Tameo, but we're gonna do this. We're going to Demolition Field, and in response, we're going to Field of Ruin. I mean, at this point, we're strip mining them. Feels a lot like Modern now. So we like that. Sure, I don't get to search for a land here, but that's fine. And now we do remember we have Obosh. Obosh to hand. Perfect opportunity. Let's go. All right, we actually take it down. All right, matches 3 through 5. Live commentary. Let's go. Okay, match 3. Let's get this going here. Okay. Yeah, let's keepy. Keepy. Let's see. Let's see. Good to go. All right, Candy Trail time. Let's see how this one goes. Alrighty, bam. Yeah. Maybe I'm kind of wishing I could undo that, but I don't think I can. The reason being is I just realized that if I leave the Field of Ruin on top, then I have a guaranteed good hit off of the. I don't know. I mean, scrying something to the bottom that has only debatable utility when I already have 2 other lands in hand. I mean, you know, I have to imagine. That's one of the whole reasons to be playing Candy Trail in the first place. This could be a little overly ambitious, but let's go for it. All right. So it paid off. Probably was a mistake to put that field to the bottom, but it still pays off. So can't complain. Looks like it's blue-white control. This matchup can be tricky for sure, but I've got a lot of Fables, which is definitely a good thing. I'm sure they've got Dovin's Veto. That's fine. I mean, not ideal, but we'll live. Alrighty. Alright, I think I'm gonna continue trying to jam the Fables. And then we can maybe start cracking synthesizers. Absorb, alright, fine. Or I might actually put Obosh to hand, because that way, I don't know, let's see if we draw another land. If we draw another land, I'll probably put Obosh to hand just in case I reveal a Fable, but I've already gone through 2 Fables. So I can probably crack this synthesizer actually regardless. I did draw another land though. Yeah, let's put Obosh to hand. Also, because they could play Teferi next turn, and having the option to, yeah, we'll see. This plus we can crack a Cranny Tail. So let's go. Teferi would be scary because if they have another Dovin's Veto, I can just counter the Wandering, but okay. Ready, gain some life, draw a card. Voltage Surge. Alright, well now I'm a little less scared of Teferi. Alright, well, I'm probably going to start cracking Synthesizer next turn if this Obosh gets countered, but let's continue to jam. Continuing to jam. Let's see. Another Absorb. Alright. I do have more plays where that came from. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? Okay. I think I want to do this. I want to minimize the amount of tokens they can make. Let's say yes. Let's play Factory. And pass back. Alrighty. Still have 5 cards in their hand. Can start cracking Mishras though and go from there. Doesn't mean necessarily need to go after the token just yet. Okay, what did I got? Oh, is this thing just flying? Attacks, map token. It's flying, so alright, that's fine. Map token is a map token, but let's do this here. Candy Trail is cool and all, but I got a feeling this Field of Ruin is actually pretty fire. Alright, let's go. So they probably have Supreme Verdict if we're going to be honest with ourselves. But let's do this anyway. Yeah, let's do this anyway. And if they counter, we'll flash back the research desk. Alright, well, Supreme Verdict it is. But you don't win by sitting back and doing nothing. And this might come as a surprise, but you win by trying to win. Okay, well, they did not play Supreme Verdict. That, I guess, is good. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flash this back, and I'm actually going to have it sit around because I may want to sacrifice it to torch the tower. I guess I'll do this. And I guess, as much as I would love this research desk, I think I am going to sacrifice with Bargain. And I'm doing this before they can get a land. I'll put that at the bottom. Alrighty. Alright, so I mean, we're off to not a terrible start. It would be kind of nice to get some more research desks, but we'll see. We will see. I mean, I have to imagine they don't have Supreme Verdict, otherwise I don't know why they would have made that play. Or they just drew it, maybe. Or, okay. Teferi. Shark Typhoon. Farewell. All creatures, all graveyards. Alright, well, I don't really have too much value in my graveyard. So, at least the upshot here is now I can focus on cranking the Blast Zone up. I'm going to crank it to 5. The reason why is that way I'm only one short of a Shark Typhoon, but I can also deal with a big Teferi if it comes to it. Oh, well, never mind. Well, I don't know. They might go after my Den of the Bugbear. So I'm going to do this. Crank it up to 4. I do think we're going to attack with the Bugbear. Yeah, let's do it. There's no Solitude in Pioneer, for now at least. Alright, so I'm going to float this. And question is, should we play Bonecrusher? I think so. And if they counter, we can jack it to 5. Yeah, I'm just doing this because it doesn't seem like they've got a ton of removal yet, but maybe they do. If they drop Shark Typhoon, it's obviously going to be very concerning, but it's not like we're a total fish in the water with this removal and Blast Zone potentially going. I actually kind of prefer in the long run that they went after the Den of the Bugbear, because a Shark Typhoon is absolutely soul crushing. So, alright. Let's go. Let's crush some bones, hopefully. Okay. I'm guessing that's a memory deluge. Looking for a removal spell. Or it's a March of Otherworldly Light. Ah. Yeah, a favorite. I do like that card. In my white decks. Let's go. Do they have another Dovincheeto? Or Absorb? Nope. We'll take that. Obviously, we've got a ton of cards that are not necessarily of the highest usefulness in this particular matchup, but if we can untap, maybe we can ditch some of these. Probably Torch and Voltage Surge. Yeah. And I do think I am cranking this up to 5. Although, yeah, we don't even know if they play Shark Typhoon. I think that is the norm, but I think 5 is a pretty safe bet. I know it looked like cranking this up to 6 was pretty free, but alright, let's my cat. Alright, see another Voltage Surge, another Torch. Go figure. Alright, get a treasure token. A JRR token. They should make a token called a JRR token in the next Lord of the Rings set if they ever make one. Alright. Dang it, man. Let's just get another creature on the battlefield. Why not? 'Tis the season. Alrighty. Hopefully they don't have another Verdict or Farewell. Farewell also hitting my Fable would be a little mean. A little mean. What a meanie head. They've gone quite a while without seeing any memory deluges, which they've got to feel. They have to feel a little unlucky, and I'm sure. I'm not aware of too many instant speed sweepers. It would really suck if they do have them. I mean, the way it usually works is you play to win. If you know what I mean. Soaring City. Alright, let's do this here. Put this on 3. Just on 2, I guess. We already played a land, this one, so let's go. Supreme Verdict. Writing. Let's go. Probably crank this one up to 5-2, I'm guessing. Memory deluge, okay. We kind of expected this. When we have Graveyard Hate, we can fight through this a little better. Alrighty. Let's go. Maybe I'll put it on 4 actually, because I just realized there's also the Wandering Emperor. I can put it on 5 pretty easily. Yeah, I think it probably should be 4. Because they do play the Wandering Emperor. Alright, this time I guess I'm going to do this first. Okay. Probably this means Wandering Emperor. Or it just means I get through for 4. So I guess that's good. I'm going to save that for their utility lands. They can play a massive shark token. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have enough burn though to kill 1 token. It's an army of tokens, so 9/9. Okay. Okay, Memory Deluge. Memory Deluge. They need another March. They might not play that many actual removal for the Den of the Bugbear other than March. So we'll just have to see. I do have 2 treasure tokens for Voltage Surge and Torch Sacks, in case it comes to that. It's funny that they made a card that's almost strictly just better than Fact or Fiction in every way when at one point Wizards seemed to have felt like Fact or Fiction was too strong. This does cost double blue, and it doesn't have the potential to give you 3 cards, but in my experience, Fact or Fiction was always at its most powerful when you got the 2 cards you wanted. And this card lets you select them rather than your opponent having to select them. Well, let's continue the old quest. Okay, I'm sure this is a Wandering Emperor now. Yeah. Alright, well we created 2 Goblin tokens. But now one of these can go after the Emperor. So I guess I will. I think they jumped the gun a little bit on that one. They should have probably waited until the blockers stop. Okay. I guess there goes my treasure tokens. Alrighty. I don't have that much burn that actually goes to face, but I guess I do have Bonecrusher. Yeah, I gotta get this out of my hand. So I will. Dovin's Veto. Change the equation. That would have countered the actual giant anyway, so. We're ahead on the clock, but we're going to deck first. Well, if they really insist on digging through their deck enough. But the problem is this pushes us on the bottom. So we're still going to deck first. Put this on 4-2. I'm just not so concerned about temporary lockdown. All the stuff it hits are tokens anyway. Alright, well, I do have, let's see here. I think it's probably better to wait till my turn. Okay, well that's getting blast zoned. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna put one of these on 5. Wandering Emperor is not super difficult to remove anyway. What they did do is they made it so they're going to deck first. That could have been a critical error on their part. Well, we've got all the Nahiri's Wanderings we could possibly need, so let's go for it. I have a feeling they're going to counter. Okay, they didn't. Well, let's Strangle then, shall we? Okay. Well, that was much less of a fight for our soul than we thought it was going to be. Wandering Emperor, okay. Wish I didn't let them untap. We got a lot of methods for this, so let's do this. I'm not going to hit the man land just yet. So let's do this, and I'm not going to draw a card though. Well, maybe I should, because I can draw one more card. Kind of like, I actively don't want Mishra's Research Desk, I think. Nah, I like both of them. I want this one first though. So I am going to draw a card, because they still are going to deck first. Okay, more Shark Typhoons to fight through. Okay. I'm glad I kept that Research Desk, because that could be good Voltage Surge fodder. Alright, that's definitely getting sacked. And we're putting this one on 5, just for situations exactly like this. Alright, let's do this here. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. What I think we actually have to do, hopefully I don't spell pierce. I have to do this, or this is possibly lethal. I hope I still got one left. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. The problem is they may have 2 more Shark Typhoons in their deck though. Okay, Wandering Emperor. Maybe. Okay, another Samurai token. Castle Vantress. Anchorage. Map token. Alright. Let me see here. I think I have to hit this. Oh, maybe they're getting lost their own token. Oh, okay, I'm just destroying it, that's fine. It's still a sort of 2 for 1. see. Now we're going to deck first again, though. We might actually, though. Let's just do this. So we might deck first, but I think this is what we play to now. Just trying to win the battle for the hearts and minds. Okay. We have to hit that. Oh, I forgot I'm out of tokens. I'm out of lands, I mean. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I forgot I've only got 8 of these. Alright, well, that certainly didn't help. Yeah, that was probably in the long run the better call. Okay. Well, Candy Trail is kind of nice, but let's do this first. A little late. Let's do this. I don't think Demolition Field is really necessary. Nahiri seems good, so I think I want to do this. Probably I need to hit this. I'm sure they have counter magic. Man, if I would have just killed this thing, it's possible. At least I could have dragged the clock out a little further, but I was probably going to deck first. Okay. So I think we definitely need Lantern to at least minimize the memory deluges. Unfortunately, we can't stop their 2 most powerful spells, Shark Typhoon and Memory Deluge, so we might just have to accept that this is kind of a bad matchup because without Seasoned Pyromancer, we can't put the pressure on as much, like in Modern. And they can just, like, this is just so much easier to counter in Pioneer. We don't get the 2 tokens out of the graveyard. We did actually kind of come close, though, with those done to the Bugbears, so let's play to that, and in the meantime, I just don't think Torch the Tower is as good. So let's take these out. And a couple Voltage Surges. So Voltage Surge can be good, I just don't think it's as good. Let's go. Hope they don't bring Master of Waves in, so we need Kozilek's Return. Let's go. I see they're auto-yielding, as they should. And we're going to play this. Of course, Soul Sear and Rebel Salvo for indestructible things, which Stokesy play in Pioneer. Yeah, I don't want this getting countered. Hopefully this doesn't reveal Fable. Almost anything else is okay. Yeah, we'll take it. It's pretty good, actually. Now let's send these to the bottom. I need some action. If we kept both on top, though, for what it's worth, we would have known that our synthesizer would have, made a good hit. But I feel like Candy Trail's, like it's. I feel like we want to kind of play to its strength. You know what I mean? Alrighty. guess let's do this. Which one is better? Probably Synthesizer. Although that's easier to counter, but let's do this here. Just in case they play something better for us to target. Let's target this thing here. Need another mountain though, so our Synthesizer can be good. And I do think that qualifies as good. I think we are going to try to take out their anchorage because Wandering Emperor, that's fine, we'll Voltage Surge. Take out the Biovac. And I'll probably Voltage Surge the Samurai token too, why not? Actually though, I may need to Voltage Surge the Teferi. So I guess I'll hold back. Plus Synthesizer. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna have a Teferi. Alright, that's fine. Oh, what is this? What is this? 2/1/1 cats. Yeah, let's Voltage Surge this. Alright, so how about this? Let's Synth. That's pretty good. But let's Strangle this. And let's Stomp that. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, they're going more aggro. Interesting. Let's do this here. Okay. I guess I could have hit the Fielder Rune, and I probably should have. Let's do this here. So we are going to attack, because if they block, we can Stomp, but maybe too risky though. So what I'm worried about is I'm worried about change the equation. At least we're less worried about Supreme Verdict in this board state. And we do have to play fast though, because they're definitely making a concerted effort to play faster, that's for sure. Okay. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Well, I can use those map tokens, I think. Alright, so let's Strangle, and I'm pretty sure they're going to counter, in which case we can Stomp. Change the equation. Absorb, okay, it's fine. And I'm also going to do this because I want to drop the Fable before they can counter. Yes, this means they can attack with the Hull, but I think it's worth it to get this out while I can. Very powerful. I think when we play the mid-range game, I think the general proposition is that I come out ahead. But of course, you know, there's no guarantees here. Let's do this here. I guess down to the Bugbear is probably better. I gotta play fast though, so let's go. Lantern of the Lost. No. Okay, Wandering Emperor. Alright, that's fine. So what I want to do is I want to hit this. I guess I should have done this in combat. Change the equation, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. And of course, yeah. Alrighty. Sworn I clicked that. Hey, well, good thing I drew the lantern. Or I am drawing the lantern, rather. Strike, Vigilance, or... Oh, maybe. What happened to the... Something got shuffled. Oh yeah, something definitely got shuffled. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to do this. Yeah, Lantern of the Lost for sure. Memory Deluge. Map token. I don't think we need the map token. Let's just do this. Can't let that Wandering Emperor survive, so we're going to do this, and we're going to have this one go face. And your move. Your move! Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Alright, well, chump blocks are okay. I'm fine with that. If they want to chump, yeah, okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. I'm going to keep a mana open for Lantern because I may want to crack this in response to something. And also, if they tick down, they have to, this thing goes away. So their move, Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I thought it was -2. My bad. Could be a mistake, but we're doing it. Bam. Your move. And so we know what they're going to do. They're going to Field of Ruin this. How could they not? Okay, so this is what we're going to do in response. We are going to bam, bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. I'll use the map token. I'll put it in my graveyard. See how huge it is to be ahead on the clock here? No, please not Shark Typhoon. Anything but Shark Typhoon. Okay. Okay. Need to dig for another. I'll see. All right, let's go. I can't guarantee Warcrafting is actually going to be good. So I'm going to play this. And I guess no point in attacking, right? So we do this. Definitely do this. And I have to imagine we put Obosh to hand. I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm trying to put Obosh to hand. Okay, here we go. Somehow my effects got in there. Fairy. Okay, Regal Cat thingy. Okay, okay, that's fine. Alright, let's try to play Obosh here. I'm sure they're gonna counter it. Yeah, that's fine. Hit this thing. I wonder if they have more basics or both bout or both out of basics. Okay. Rimaz. Maybe I just play defense. Yeah, I'm going to win on time, so why? Okay, March. That's okay, because I was going to pump this to 3 to deal with the Brimaz anyway. And if they attack, I can at least eat one of their tokens. I don't know why there's one attack with everything, because I can just block that thing as freely as I can anything. Just in case somehow they can deal with my lands, I'm gonna do this. I mean, let's still try to win. Just because we're going to win on the clock doesn't mean we can't try to win regularly as well. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Well, it's lantern time. Memory Deluge for sure. Might as well sack. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing, but I do have stuff that deals 5 damage, so it's not over till it's over. Any card, that's a good one. Look at Scry first. Blackstone is cool, but let's yeah. You know, like I know Fable doesn't, you know, directly get us out of this, but it's good enough, I think. Oh, okay. Let's see. Gain life. Nahiri's Warcrafting. This is quite a godsend. Hopefully they don't have a counterspell, but if they do, it is what it is. Alrighty. I don't see them winning before they time out, now that I dealt with their shark token. Okay. Alright, that's a good one. I do not want to discard this. Let's go. Bam. Yeah, it's got to be dead to the Bugbear, right? Oh yeah, it's got to be Bonecrusher, right? No, we just don't want to time out before them, as hard as that might seem to be. Could happen. And we let it rip. Double triggers. GG's. GG's. Oops. They must have a really fast computer or something, because I'm not sure how they, we just have to not time out ourselves. Alright, let's see if they're sold. Nope, good for them. right, match 4. Let's get to it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we'll keep. So an interesting thought experiment here is which is better, Voltage Surge or Frostbite? I got a feeling Frostbite might be better. There's not that many times I want to sacrifice an artifact, but we'll see. Take my Experimental Synthesizer. All right. Yep, you can take it. That's fine. Good thing is we got more where that came from. Field of Ruin. Let's go. I wonder how many basics they play. Oops. Okay. I should have stomped in response. I'm still in play fast mode. Could put Obosh to hand. But I'm pretty sure they're going to play Fable next turn, so I think the play is to stomp it. Yep, I know my Rakdos midrange. So we have to do that. I don't make the rules. Strangle's pretty good. So is Candy Trail. I don't think we need another Strangle. I do want another Candy Trail though. Could be a little greedy with the Candy Trails. They are pretty expensive to do their thing. But dig is dig. Okay. I do have another removal spell. I don't think we need another Demolition Field, but Synthesizer definitely. And yeah, let's strangle this. I guess they can hit me with a hive attack, but that's pretty inefficient. So, and I'm doing this to guard myself from a discard spell here. Okay, this is Rakdos Sacrifice. All right, maybe I should have kept that last one. We got quite a few Fables. I have not drawn one of my own Fables yet, but that's okay. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We clearly need to Votage Surge. But I'm just gonna do this just because I need to get this out of my hand, I think. I'm gonna synth. Okay, that's a good one. Oh yeah, dump food token. I'm gonna attack. Because they do have to tie up their mana to crack the food tokens. That was not a bad use of Synthesizer, I think. Okay, Unlucky Witness. I'm gonna Nahiri. I'm a little bit worried about I think I'm gonna do this actually. No, I'm gonna do Mishra's Research Desk. It's fine. Might as well do this. Should I attack? Yeah. Oh, but Unlucky Witness is such a good block. Until your next end step. Yeah, maybe not. I'm gonna save the Nahiri for the Gigantha. Or Gigantha, as the kids are calling him. Because apparently the large antlers means male. These little deer thingies are not related, presumably. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. It's not good. There went our Nahiri. Yeah, Bonecrusher. At least we can block the Crocs, I guess. Block the Crocs. Oh yeah, they can just, never mind. Okay, that sucks. We could still angle to block the Crocs. We just to do it this way, I guess, which is not the ideal way, but hey, at least we got a land. I think we have to block the Crocs. Voltage Surge, it's fine. Ready. Gigantha, as the kids are calling him. Alright, Demolition Field. Let's do this here. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. Oh, but I keep forgetting because of the stupid Witch's Oven. Yeah, I should have just picked another research desk. Okay. Well, now at least I get to get a giant out of this. But they can flashback Croxa though. This is kind of getting ridiculous. I mean, I don't know if they're just kind of trying to bait me out here. Plus 9. I guess I have to block the Croxa. Live another day. And we are officially ahead on the clock. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay, now we get Graveyard Hate though. I don't think we're gonna get got by Cruxa. And we'll play a couple of these just in case they have Shouldered. Candy Trail is okay, but I don't think we actually need it that badly. Yeah, I don't think we need it that badly. Cruxa, this is Lantern, Mishra. We can take a couple of Volt Surges out. I don't know how necessary Strangle is. Strangle though can be important, I guess, if they have Shielded, but the instant speed just seems kind of better for the most part. You know what? Forget Rebel Salvo. Hopefully they don't have Hopefully they don't have, what do you call it? Hazoret. But it is what it is. I mean, even if they have Hazoret, since I don't know to expect it for sure, I might just waste a Rebel Salvo on something else. Well, 24 lands, hoping to get there with the synthesizers. Now it's our turn to have Fables, and we gotta hit our land drops though. No point in playing this just yet. We're gonna play this one. Yeah, let's go. So, Hive, Witch's Oven, Synthesizer, let's go. Alright, well, Mr. Land Drop. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I get the feeling that this deck, without Fable, probably just falls behind the other decks, but who knows. Alright, let's do this here. Alright. Hopefully they don't play Hisugu. Alrighty. And of course they have Fable. Like, why would they not? Oh, okay. They copied it. Okay, they make a little double token. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be good for me to maybe I don't need two of these. Okay, so this is a little concerning, not gonna lie. We'll strangle this, I guess. And I guess we Voltage Surge this. Yeah, I guess so. Sacrifice the double token. I'm surprised I didn't sacrifice the double token to get the Golden Familiar back, but kind of wishing I had a little life gain again. But probably my fault for keeping a mana tight hand. I think I should take the Bonecrusher. But that's is it mana cost or is it power? That's power. I guess torch the tower. Okay, well. Believe it or not, I actually think have to stomp. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. I have to do this because beggars can't be choosers at the moment. Also, that makes it so they can't use the value out of Unlucky Witness, which is certainly something to be aware of, to do that. Do this. Definitely kind of thinking Frostbite. Probably better than Voltage Surge. Okay. Claim the Firstborn. I think that qualifies as an ouch. But at least I'm not dead yet. I guess I'm pretty close to dead though because of Witch's Tower. Alright, my fault for keeping a Mana Light hand. Otherwise, we crush him easy. Alright, match 5. And this seems like a keepable hand. Okay, might as well. Hexproof, as long as it's untapped. Okay, okay, cool. Interesting story. So I think we wait to see if they tap it. Sure what this is. You draw a card. Oh, Mosswood Dread Knight. Should I? Yeah, let's not do that. So Restless Cottage, let's do this and let's hold up. You can always hit the Restless Cottage. Mosswood Dread Knight does die to Torch, which is cool. Shouldered, okay. No problemo. Let's hit the Restless Cottage. We can take 2 damage from the shoulder, not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go. Bam. Ooh, Candy. Yeah, Candy Trail's better at this point, I think. Now, do we... Yeah, let's just draw a card, see where that takes us. Nahiri. Yeah, it's kind of got to be Nahiri, doesn't it? Well, because we got this Candy Trail here. Yeah, because of this Candy Trail, we gotta be a little more cautious in how we, I guess I should have stomped first, just on the off chance. I think we put bottom top because, yeah, I don't know. It's such a close choice. Not too particularly worried about this yet, but then again, it is Pioneer, and I'm not familiar, so I'm not sure exactly what to expect yet. Ooh, that's a little saucy. Now I'm kind of wishing. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. We're gonna torch, and we're gonna Nahiri. And let's see what we got here. Hopefully we. Sometimes these just okay. That sucks. I actually don't want to. I don't want to discard. I mean, I don't want to actually exile this. I want to put this at the bottom, but unfortunately, Magic Online forces me to exile it. There's the Shieldred. Alright, there's the Voltage Surge. So here's what we're going to do here. We are going to bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it's got to be Synthesizer, right? In the meantime, though, I think I just play this. I don't want to use the Synthesizer just yet. The problem is I really want to save this torch for the Mosswood. If we can deal with the Shieldred, they are going to fall behind. And I like the Candy Trail gives me life. Okay. Alright, let's see what this does here. Yeah, Nahiri's Wandering has got to be... The problem is then I die to the Druids. I kind of like both of these. So here's what I think we have to do. Yeah, okay, I got it. That top. So what we do is we torch, and we sacrifice the Experimental Synthesizer. I should have Voltage Surged. Oh, and also put the wrong card on top? What the hell? What happened here? I guess it turned out... I'm getting so confused here. Okay. This is not exactly how I was hoping this would play out, but maybe we can still... That's fine. Yeah, now they have to go for an attack, and then I Voltage Surge. Should have sacked Voltage Surge, though. Oh, what am I thinking? I should have killed the... Nah, I don't know. I think this is probably better. Yeah, especially because of that. Do that. Okay. I mean, gaining life is cool, so there is that. Probably I should have put Obosh to hand, though. But if I do like Fable or something, I wanted to play it. I shouldn't use the torch. Because now that thing is a little questionable. No, we do torch anyway, good for us. I'm not so worried about just taking 2 damage. Okay, so of course they go for the throat. They seem to just be never drawing more lands. It's a little frustrating, but I still got a feeling I can pull this out here. I'm going to make a risky play, and I'm going to try to go for Blast Zone on 2. I don't know that they actually play much reach, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll take it. Right hand in the library for a number of cards with the same name as that card. Exile them. I think that is fine. We'll just do this. And I'm gonna let them exile my Bonecrusher. I'm fine with that. Because I do get to draw a card. They just left it in my hand. I guess they were thinking what I was thinking. Oh, never mind. They weren't exiling the Bonecrusher. They were exiling something else here. Please no shielded, and then okay, and then maybe we have a victory possibility. So no bounce. So might as well just do this here. Come on, no removal. What is this thing? I'm going to wait till my turn to see if there's a better removal spell that surfaces. Yeah, there is. It's called another Bonecrusher Giant. Alrighty. Just have to dodge shouldered. If I draw another Candy Trail, I'll have more Ramos with Dread Knight. Did Aetherborn. Need another Torch the Tower here. Oh, this is what we call a good card for finding Torch the Tower. And I'm going to sacrifice it. Yeah, let's do this for sure. Juicy. Ooh, yeah, let's do this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I did go through 2 shoulders, so maybe we actually pull it out. Let's see. Okay. Okay, this, okay. Bam bam. Fable's a nice one. This does have first strike though, which is a little ugh. Let's do this. See what we got here. Another Fable. Not what I was hoping for, but still actually not bad. Now, did I exile a mountain? I did, so that means I have no more fetchables. Wait, which one is this? This turn. Next turn. So that one. Alrighty. And I'm going to keep this in hand to discard. I might deck before them, but it is what it is. Hey, lose some life. Works for me. If I quad block, yeah, if I quad block, but the Death Touch is going to kill. The Death Touch will just annihilate me. Okay. There's all my Fables, coming a little late. Okay. Jeez. There's no reason for them to block. Gotta play to my outs, man. I gotta play to my outs. And I'll go down to 1. I don't think I can discard cards anymore. Okay. I have to actually start getting an aggro going on here. Better late than never, right? Better late than never. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Go for the throat. Okay. As far as they're not flashing back their Mosswood Dread Knights. No. I do want another creature, though. And I'm tearing through my library, but I need creatures, though. Okay. You have to take damage from that. Let's hit this. Because I think if they don't draw Shieldred, I think we win. And even if they do, we do have Candy Trail. Now, unfortunately, I'm out of fetchables. I have to do this in response to Shieldred, though. If they play Shieldred, I have to. I told you we were still in that. Never give up, never surrender, man. That looked like we were out, but you gotta have faith, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lantern because of the dude. Rebel Salvo because of the other dude being Shieldred and the other dude being Mosswood. Candy Trail, man. I know in that game gaining life was useful, but I cannot guarantee Votage Surge. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take out the Votage Surge. I'm going to bring in 2 Candy Trails and bada bing, bada boom. Being able to gain at least a little life seems not bad. Okay, Oboshi Bosh. Alright, let's go. Keepy, keepy. Keepy, keepy. Keepy, keepy, keepy. Keepy, keepy, keepy. Thought easy. Let's go. Nahiri. Bam. I think I'm Lanterning of the Lost. It's just the most unique card in my hand. If they thought sees me again, it's the card I least am interested in them taking, given what else is in my hand. It's like, okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. Torch, I can definitely dig that. An argument could be made that I should play the other research desk, but I'm just a little bit worried about some kind of weird Hitsugu effect that just really punishes me for that. Paradise Druid. Alright, that's fine. Wait, I think. I think I want to hit this thing while I can. I'm waiting on the research desk because I want to be able, if I draw a removal spell, I want to be able to cast that. If it's that kind of game, and it is, I'm going to need to maximize my value here. Okay, Shieldred. Alright. Alright, good thing I brought in more 5-drops. Yeah, Soul Sear is slightly better here. I guess I could have done that actually on upkeep, couldn't I? Yeah, I took 2 damage for no reason. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I really didn't need to take that 2 damage. I'm saving the torch for the Mosswood. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's do this, because if we block the mosswood now, then we can make it go away for good with the lantern. And I think I will in combat. Okay, Golgaroth, not exactly my most exciting card to see. Torch the Tower is another good one. Rebel Salvo is another good one. So what we're going to need to do here is discard this and hope we get another burn spell. We did! Alright, so bam bam. Bam. And now we can get a token and finish the job here. Okay. I'm not sure if the opponent has a faster internet speed computer, or they're just probably more familiar with Pioneer, because they're playing a lot faster. Oh man, the fatty boom booms keep coming. Okay. Nahiri's Warcraft was a good draw. So I'm going to attack. It might seem weird, but if they block, I get value out of Nahiri. Even though, yeah. Not gonna lie, actually, that was just a misplay, and I was just saying I get value out of Nahiri to cover for myself. Oh, yeah, that was just a misplay, but thankfully I didn't block. Although, you know, you never know, we could have ripped like a burn spell for the druid, who knows. Come on, not another shoulder. Okay, that is more manageable. That is more manageable. Now we have an active reflection, which is very good by my estimation. And putting Obosh to hand is also very good by my estimation. Strangle is literally just what the doctor ordered. So I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to put Obosh to hand. I'll attack with both, yeah. And they are free to block. That is fine by me. Yeah, I'm honestly just kind of glad to have to be done with that card. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Hopefully they don't thought seize me, but even if they do, they take 2 life. Go blank, hard fine, goodbye, double Mishra's research desk. Pretty sure they got a field, I mean, they got a fatal push, but what am I supposed to do? Okay, well, we'll take that. Was not expecting Go Blank, but I have heard people sing its praises, so. Bam! Oh man. Ooh, actually, I'm liking Pioneer. These, like, the thing is like these are good games. I mean, I feel like I'm favored. I feel like I should win, but I feel like I gotta work hard. I gotta work. I mean, I there were some misplays, but I'm actually really digging Pioneer because I feel like I really have to like work really hard for these wins. They're not free, but I feel like I can win them. I can win them, and those stupid rhinos, which are literally impossible to beat in modern, like literally cannot beat it. Just scoop. I mean, probably no, I don't. I take it back. Somehow my fans, when they run into rhinos, they must be better at the matchup than me. Because for me, I might as well scoop, but they somehow win sometimes. I don't know how they do because I win one maybe 100 matches, but this is good magic. So much better. I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm liking Pioneer better than Modern so far, but I have not run against Lotus Field. I got a feeling Lotus Field is gonna make me wanna wanna like bang my head against my table. Um, but so far there's been no decks that make me want to bang my head against the table, and that is pretty sweet. Okay, post league wrap up. So we do have to settle for a 3-2. This could be. I mean, this might not be 100% the ideal way to do it, but I am gonna bump my record up to 7-3. The deck has undergone some changes, but I think it's similar enough that I'm gonna count it. This goes back from the last league we actually recorded with literally so far, this is just in real time. Every time I'm playing Obosh Pioneer, and I'm just updating the scorecard. So let's see where this takes us. Um, if I make some changes that I think warrant resetting it, then I might just reset it. But otherwise, yeah. So we did go 3-2, but I think here, so the matchups that Rakdos Sacrifice, and what was that other one we lost to? Uh, oh, that weird um Incarnation deck. I don't know. Like I don't have enchant removal. I think Get Lost probably helps a lot in preventing shenanigans with that. I could splash green for Haywire Might like I do in Modern because Haywire Might is Pioneer legal. And now that I have 8 fields, the option of splashing green is certainly on the table because I just need to put like 1 or 2 forests in the sideboard. That said, unless that deck is so super common, I think I'll just lick my wounds and just accept if I run into that. I might die. I do think I beat it once though before I really knew the deck because I faced some weird Urion deck that I can't remember what happened. I think I faced some weird Urion deck once where their hands were just really clunky. They didn't really do anything, and I just killed them. Probably they had bad draws. But when you have an 80 card deck, though, not to be arrogant or anything, but like you do have to accept. I think there is a cost, and the deck does become more clunky. I don't think there's I think that's obviously why we play 60 card decks otherwise. But I'm pretty sure the deck that just got poor draws and I did beat was probably that Incarnation deck. So I mean, I could be wrong, but it was playing weird enchantments like that enchantment that came into play and drew a card for 2 mana and then made it a land of every color type or something. I just never actually saw the Incarnation payoff. I assumed they were playing that just for Urion, which it just synergized well with Urion, but I never saw the Incarnation. I think I can't remember all the details, but whatever the case may be, I do think I beat it once. It was probably the Incarnation deck, but I'm not 100% sure about that. The point is maybe we can still beat them sometimes if they get poor draws. So, and maybe at the end of the day, that's just a better EV plan than to actually warp my sideboard with Haywire Mites because ultimately that demands at least 5 slots, if not 6. We may need 2 forests because of the possibility that they hit one of our forests or something. There's not too much like pure land, non basic land destruction of Pioneer, so maybe not. But anyhow, um, other than that, oh yeah. But thoughts though, okay? So somebody recommended Frostbite, and I'm certainly inclined to think Frostbite is better than Voltage Surge. However, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm actually thinking. Maybe I just play Frostbite instead of Candy Trail, and maybe instead of Rebel Salvos, although these did come in handy. But if I have Frostbite, I have more removal though. While these did come in handy, these came in dang handy. But I could play Shadow Spear. And one nice thing about Shadow Spear, actually, Shadow Spear, I didn't realize this at first, but Shadow Spear actually might help a lot in the Lotus Field matchup because then I can Field of Ruin their Lotus Fields, right? So maybe this is the way to go. Actually, I think I need this to be snow covered though. Snow covered. So I think there's a hyphen here. I hate how exact sometimes, but yeah. Let's pull them separately. I want the full art snow. Yeah. Okay. And what's going on here? Why is it giving me this? Oh, I actually don't have Frostbite yet. Well, that's easy. I'm just gonna get it from one of the bots. Yeah, actually, Frostbite does look good. So thanks for suggesting that. Let me try to see. Oh yeah, Connor Brown. Thanks, Connor Brown. I think you have a YouTube channel, actually. I think I might have seen one of your videos. Well, anyway, whether you're the same Connor that I saw on a YouTube video, that I saw some Magic content, which was pretty nice. So if it was, then definitely good job with that. But yeah, thanks Connor Brown 9788 on YouTube for suggesting Frostbite. I had seen this card, but I didn't necessarily I guess somehow I didn't necessarily realize that maybe with 8 fields it is kind of free to we had 3 basics a lot this league. It's probably better than Volt Surge because we actually don't have to sacrifice anything. Torch the Tower is still better because of the exile effect, as we saw like against the Mosswood. They weren't flashing it back though, to be fair. They weren't flashing back their Mosswood Dread Knight. But as we could see, super relevant that this could hit that this could exile stuff. But this is probably better than Voltage Surge. They're just not there doesn't seem to be that many creatures in Pioneer that we have to kill at exactly 4 toughness. So for the most part, 2, 3, and 5 are kind of the sweet spots. But let's give this a try next time. Let's see. I don't know that I can't guarantee that I'm going to be recording the next time, but let's see how this goes. And this probably is better. 2 Shadow Spears. I almost wonder if I should do 3 Shadow Spears, 3 Kozilek's Returns. I'm going to think about it. There's just not that many Pro Red creatures. Yeah, you know what? I don't do this that often, but let's do this. I can even play like 4 Shadow Spears. That's probably being too cheeky. Yeah, 4 Shadow Spears is way too much. Arguably 3 Shadow Spears is too much. Nah, 3 Shadow Spears seems fine. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So I guess quick shout out to the patrons. Thank you, Dave Molina, and I think welcome back, Dave Molina. Thank you, B0812, Paul Wynn, Lewis Bryan, Necrosis, Adrian King, Gavin Dower, Daryl, B-Train4, Savage O's, Jewel Svaro, Kevin Robox, Will Shonenman, S. Robertson, Urban Lopez, Jeff H., Brian H., Zequel Smith, and Michael Patton. You're all very much appreciated. Thank you a lot. And until next time, I probably will play Modern again at some point, but I mean, let me know. Like if I'm playing too much Pioneer and you guys really need me to dip my toes into Modern again, I'll seriously consider it. Not gonna lie though, man, I just hate the way they banned everything but Violent Outbursts in Modern. I've always hated Violent Outbursts. As soon as Cascade decks started taking over, I mean before the Modern Horizon sets, Violent Outburst was okay, but even then it was annoying sometimes to lose to like a old school Living End, especially when they had Simian Spirit Guide and get you out of nowhere when you weren't expecting it. But at the end of the day, it was still fair, that it wasn't like oppressive or anything. The classic Living End deck, and like that was pretty much the only classic deck I remember using. I really remember using Violent Outburst. So I don't know, like I don't know what to tell you other than that. But like with all these like Rhinos, Glimps, all this stupid stuff, and of course, Living End got like 1,000 times stronger and became blue instead of black, got Force and Negation. It's so ridiculous. I mean, Modern is Modern. Oh yeah, also by banning Fury, guess what? Apparently I've tested it, and Living End is now impossible too, just like Rhinos. Wonderful. Back when I had Fury, actually, I did beat Living End probably about 50% of the time. I think maybe even 55 to 60% of the time. Maybe not 60. I think I actually had a slightly favorable matchup against Living End. It was actually kind of good Magic back when I had Fury because I could ditch the Fury, put it in the graveyard. Even when they Living End, the Fury came back. Like there was a lot of give and take when I had access to Fury. Without Fury, like now Living End might even be a worse matchup than Rhino. So like, way to go, Wizards. Thank you. You know, I'm just not enjoying Modern much anymore. And I know I'm in the minority. I know like everybody in Modern thinks like that. You know, Fury had to go. Maybe the only sin was Grief had to go too. But Violent Outburst, perfectly fine card. You know, I mean, why would you have to be an idiot to think that that Violent Outburst should go and maybe not Fury or oh, excuse me, and maybe not Fury or Grief, I guess. So I guess I'm the idiot there. But I don't know, man. Obviously I'm biased because my deck played Fury, and I do think the deck can win without Fury, but it's the little things like the Living End matchup going to shit in a way. Excuse the French. Um, I don't know. I'm not protesting Modern. I'm honestly not. I did not start playing Pioneer, contrary to what I don't want people to go around saying MHayashi quit Modern because of a Violent Outburst. That's not true. However, you know, it's just one of many factors. This is one of many factors that just, you know, I just wanted to give Pioneer a shot, see what it was like. And if I let's just say if I was absolutely having the time of my life in Modern, like I was sometimes in the past, then probably I wouldn't have necessarily had much of a desire to check out these other formats. But I did not quit Modern. First of all, number one, I didn't quit Modern, and number two, I'm not taking a break from Modern, even though it may not be a super long break. I'm not taking a break from Modern because of Violent Outburst. That being said, freaking hate Violent Outburst. It's absolutely atrocious for me to play against. I know the consensus is it's absolutely a lovely card. Everybody loves playing against it. You know, everybody has the time of their life. People are just clapping their hands every single time they see a Violent Outburst deck. They just wish they would play against it every single time. Maybe I'm being a tad bit sarcastic, but like I don't know. It seems like the community loves Violent Outburst, I guess. But I'm one of the weirdos that doesn't, and I don't know. No Violent Outburst in Pioneer, so hey. Uh, hey, I do like that. Anyway, until next time, y'all, hope you all liked it, and take care.